Welcome to another tutorial, and today we'll be looking at elements of government, PAD305. So without further ado, let's go right into it. So we have here on my screen my browser and my material. So we have our first question as Dash is regarded as the agent of the state. That should be government. Let's just check quickly. Agent of the state. You know, as we have in the question, um, uh, this question is not actually specifically simplified in the material, but from what we have here, the power of government executed in the state, how, you know, judiciary is just one of them, and the embodiment of the exercising of this power has to do with the organs, which judiciary itself falls under you know, the judicial part of the organs. So I think the answer is the organs. So let's just move on with that. So we have another drawback of Dash is the attendant high cost of government. Another drawback of democracy. Democracy is what we run now, and we can all testify to the fact that it's very expensive. You know, it's quite a lot. Maintenance of democracy is very expensive. You can imagine our ministers and senators, how much they are being paid as salaries. It's very expensive to maintain. to run. Look at it, we have here. Another drawback of democracy is the attendance, as you can see there. So let's just move on quickly. So we have question 4. Dash act as checks on both executive and the legislative arms of government. As we all know, the organs of government checkmate each other, and we have the three of them: the judiciary, the legislature, and the executive. So now judiciary is taken out, so we have here the judiciary, which is the answer. Checks on the, let's just quickly check that. Look at it here. Judiciary acts as checks on both executives, so we're good. So we have the statements: if the king is wicked. If the king is wicked. The statement: if the king is wicked. Let's check this quickly. The king is wicked. Even if the king is wicked, as we have here, it means God has sent him as a punishment. Who said this? Okay, we have King James I. King James I of England. That's the answer. So we'll move on quickly. Now we have government are the means through which state dash is employed. State power, I think. State power through which the means through let's check the means through okay, here we go. Through means, okay, the means through which state power is employed. State power we have there. Question 7 is loading up. In democratic governance, power belongs to the people. We all know that. Power belongs to the people. The state acts through government. Definitely. We don't need much of searching for that. Government, okay. Who propagated indirect rule in... Okay, now this question is one of the questions I spoke to you about, that some questions are not in the material, so I have to do an external research, and so it's a combination of intensive and extensive research that I do before I come online and do this tutorial. So from at the point of when I was checking, this question wasn't in the material, but so I had to do some external research, some extensive research. So let me quickly show us here. This is it. Yeah, I think I did the screenshot. Why is my WhatsApp taking so much time to load up? Yeah, this is the screenshot which I shared. It is here. It says as you can see here, it was propagated by Lord Lugard, as you can see here. You can take your time to go through this. The indirect rule was propagated by Lord Lugard. So let's just head back to anywhere. Hello everyone, welcome. Before going to the tutorial today, I'd like to make something clear to us. This tutorial we're doing here, solutions of TMAs with assistance from this channel, is basically the answers using to solve these questions is basically from the material and extensive research of the subject matter itself. So please, I'd like to make it clear to us that it's basically from the material and extensive research from other sources. So please, the guarantee of 10/10 might, I can't assure you of the guarantee of 10/10, but I can assure you that at least a total of 8 in every, at least a total of 8. And this is most, as I've explained earlier before in my previous video, that your TMA is just 30% over 100. The exam is 70. It's very important you do your TMA very good, but the most important thing is how well can you do in the exam. Please make sure you do your studying well enough so that you can be very good when you can, so that you can give all your best while writing the exam. Thank you very much. So let's go into the tutorial straight ahead.